Okay. Very warm welcome to everyone who is there in meet. Uh, Firstly, I'd like to thank you, Precious and Nilanjan, for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences with you all. I'm really glad to be part of this community. Um, Before sharing my experiences about the internship, I'd like to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you do you remember a time when you know when you are faced with the challenges, like when you are faced with the challenges and that seem to be something that is very difficult and you can't do it, and that's where my journey begins also. When I first started Tublian and first joined Tublian, it was really tough for me to understand all the things that are going on the dashboard and all the things. And later on, I found and I tried to I try to cope up with all the things that are going on with the on the Tublian. So I applied for the internship and I got in, and that's a big deal for me because I was enjoying it. And in the first week, before moving to the moving to the talking about the experiences, I'd like to share my screen. So give me a minute. Is my screen visible to you all? Can you please confirm that? I'm sorry, am I visible? Is my screen visible? Okay, so this is the first slide, and this is a little bit about me, that from where I'm studying, and I'm still a college grad, so I am pursuing my Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, and I keep a keen interest in software development. So this is all about me. We can skip this part and we can move further. And so, talking about the Tublian internship and how I get in and how I contributed to it. So, during my internship, I choose to contribute in three repositories. One was in the first contribution that was easy to get in, and I really enjoyed the first week. Later on, two of my contributions were related to the documentation, and the third one involved a bug fix. So moving further to next slide, like what experiences do I feel in week one and week two? Week one was really, simple because I really liked this attitude of, Tublian, that they gave a very simple contribution things in the first week. Like you just have to add your name in the contributions, first contributions repo, and that gives me a sense of, achievement to move further, and that is the best thing that I like about Tublian internship. And on the first day, I made to merge the week one challenge. So after that, I spent all of my time, just figuring out the repos, and I explored a lot about different type of repos, which gonna match with my tech stack. So I attended Tublian's Week 2 call, which was, if I remember, it was by paid, I guess. So it was all fun with him, like how to contribute to open source. And thereon I found the repo that is phrase RSS, and it was totally about it was totally about a different domain for me, because what happened there, when I went to the repo and explored the things, I found a name called Keddy. Actually, I was not very much aware of Keddy that time, but I thought I should give it a try, because that time I had a little bit knowledge of Nginx, and Nginx is similar to Caddy. Both are the software for the reverse proxies. So this is the best thing that happened to me, like exploring and learning about Caddy. And thereon, I contributed to Fresh RSS repo. I raised a PR and I talked to maintainers, and that is the suggestion that I like to give you all. Like, yeah, talk to maintainers whenever you are going and thinking of contributing something. Try to engage yourself with the maintainers at first, and they'll provide you different types of insights about the issue that is not valuable over there, and propose your solution. So this was all about week 1 and 2. Till in week 2, I was a little unsure about how to do the stuff. So it was challenging for me that time. But moving further, I really enjoyed it. And let's move to the week 3 and 4. How I dealt it. So I chosen a repo that is .NET, and it was really it was not of my kind because it was written in C sharp, and I thought how I'm gonna make it. So I thought let's go to the issue section and think of something like documentation part. So since I attended the live call of the Jakarta documentation with Keto, so it was very easy for me to look for the documentation part, and I learned a lot from that live session. So and there I got in and I contributed to the .NET documentation. uh, that's that is about the week 3, and in week 4 I also fixed a bug, and the bug is about in the UI. So I have a good knowledge of JavaScript, so I was able to solve it. So this is all about the experience that I had during the internship. Like I have explored a lot. Like before choosing the .NET or Fresh RSS repos, I explored a lot of repositories like Upright and a lot of others ones. So it was really a good experience with Tublian's internship. I really enjoyed it. So moving further, like the important topic, right? How I did it and how you can do it too. So the first point that I'm gonna mention is explore one or two repos that aligns with your interest and skill level. Okay, so for that you have to explore a lot. Like you have to look for all the repos that are present in the Tublian's dashboard. You have to look for it. For beginners, it is always suggested to look for the good first issues, right? So, talking about my experience when I moved to the .NET, there was no as such label as good first issues. So it was like how I'm gonna make it, but there is an alternative. Like they are having a level of fundamental. So what I did, I just went there and I applied the level of fundamental, and I get some issues that are beginner level. So it was you have to look for it, like what are the alternatives of the levels, and you have to really invest your time to get in. And the third thing that I'd like to suggest for you all is talk to maintainers. Like whatever you wanna do, just comment it. Like you have this proposed solution, they'll advise you to make the changes that you need. So what you have to do is to reach out to the project maintainers, right, before raising a PR. And yeah, after engaging with the maintainers, they you will definitely gonna get some good insights about the issue and the PR, and that's it. Raise your PR. Now you're done with your part, and now there is something called review section. Then the maintainers will review your project, and woohoo, you got merged. Your PR got merged, and that is how you can make it. The basic key takeaways that I'd like to suggest you all: you have to look for the uh, repos a lot. You have to search what is matching with your tech stack, and even if it is not matching with your tech stack, you can explore new things and you can learn in the way. And that is the most important thing that I have learned. I also have learned a lot of C sharp in between, because I'm gonna go continue and keep the momentum up of open source to contribute in .NET, because I'm really liking the .NET Doc FX repo. So that is the good thing happened to me. Like I'm getting experience of open source and the industry relevant skills. So that is all about my side. Let's see what in the next slide. Yeah, the important thing that I'd like to mention, that like the co-pilot that Tublian has provided, it's really a good thing. Like they will tell. It's like giving you suggestions like how to complete the steps, the proper steps to solve the issue. So that is the best thing that I liked. I even go through it all of the before merging my all of your peers, what happened to me, I had explored a lot. And Copilot, Tublian Copilot, really helped me a lot. Go check it out and try to read what the Tublian Copilot is suggesting you to solve the bug. And in many of times, I my problems got solved with this Copilot suggestion. So it's a great thing that you people have built. Like I really appreciate it. So look for the Copilot suggestions, and as mentioned in the uh, you know uh, the slides, that it will provide you step by step guidance for the issue resolution, and it will be instant, and that is the best part. It will save your time, enhances your learning, and boost efficiency. We all know that AI can do this for us, and it will even accelerate your problem solving in open source projects. So this is all my suggestion. That's how I made it so early, and that's all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. Any questions? I would be happy to answer you all. Okay. I need to get back. Can I get document which you're sharing? Can you please elaborate the question? I'm not getting it. What exactly are you saying, Ramana? Okay. Vikash Kumar, this is always best because you only have to learn about the thing, and you just have to document it better. Your technical writing skills is gonna work there. Everyone pauses it, I guess. And in case of feature addition request issue, okay, I am also working on a issue that is feature addition, like expand and collapse table, and it is only on the .NET repo. So feature, what my experience with feature request is, like we have to, we need to give time to the maintainers, because feature request is something, it is in your mind that you are implementing it, but actual UI and actual thing that needed to the maintainers can only can only be gotten through talks, and can only be accessed by talking to maintainers. So feature request is you can try, but it will take your time. So that's my suggestion, is go for the documentation part if you are a beginner, and even you can try bug section. You'll get a lot of good first issues. Okay, Sri. uh, all right, Sri. I hope this helps you.